Councillor Palmer.
Mr. Mayor, we obviously party support both the motion and the amendment. And what can I add to the very correct comments of Councillor Salinger and Councillor Sodha. The Ugandan Asians are great examples of good immigration to this country. People who have come here, succeeded, integrated, and a great benefit through all aspects of life. In the House of Lords, where I my day job, there are a number of Ugandan Asians who play a very, very important part in the House of Lords and speak on many, many debates, even this week. So this is really great, but when in the motion it calls for a celebration, I mean, I think if one's calling for the High Commissioner to do so, Ugandan nations have not only contributed to Barnet, they've contributed to right around the country. And I think if one's doing it, it should not just, it could be a Barnet-initiated event, but it should not just be Barnet, because Ugandan nations have contributed so much to British life all around. If I could just perhaps amuse by saying that we did, at one stage, some years ago, decide to put outside the town hall all the shields of the numerous twin towns that the various boroughs that constitute the borough of Barnet was from which it was created. And these shields were put outside the town hall. At that time, not all the shields were available here in the town hall, so the officers at the time wrote to the various places for whom we did not have a shield, including Ginger, to say, could we have a shield because you're our twin town? But if I remember, they were quite surprised because they didn't realise they were a twin town. And immediately they sent the mayor, the head of police, and a couple of other people over to Barnet because they thought there must be something helpful to Ginger in this, and they didn't realise all we wanted was this plate outside the town hall. And so we had a wonderful, well I say it was a wonderful occasion. It was a lunch at the Head Hall Hotel. If the food had been cooked properly, it would have been all right. And I sat next to the police chief, who there was a slight problem because I didn't speak his language and he didn't speak mine. All I remember was that we were offering wine and he wanted beer, so we had to organise that. But the fact was, it was a good connection to make and a good connection to keep. And I think if we write to Ginger again, we ought to tell them how much we value the connection, but please be a bit careful the way you follow the invitation. But I do very much support this motion from Councillor Salinger. I credit him for introducing it, but one should not only look at Barnet, one should look wider.
I shall show my letter to Councillor Palmer before
Mr. Mayor, can I just correct what Councillor Palmer has said? Just
yes,
a small correction. Councillor Palmer said that people, when they wrote to the High Commission, they didn't know that they were twin. So may I remind you that since when Idi Amin expelled all the Ugandan Asians, there was a lot of fighting going on in that country. They didn't even have proper High Commission offices here. And it was only after 30 years, that now 35 years, that they invested. So it was a country in complete utter turmoil. Idi Amin killed his own people. So that's why when you told these people that you realize you're twin with us, they didn't know.
Okay, thank you, Councillor. We got the point. Thank you, Councillor. Councillor Brian Gordon.